Now that we know how to run an ad on LinkedIn, we also want a good promotional picture/video for the campaign. That's why I am on Canva, and there I will now design an image for my ads. For that, I type in LinkedIn single image ad. Okay. And here I have about 160 templates, or I just use here the empty one, so just the blank one. And if we go back once here, you also see the format, which is 1200 times 627. So if you want to do that in Photoshop or with another software, you can also do that with this format of 1200 times 627 pixels. Okay, let's also use, just for that, a template, maybe a good one. This one looks pretty nice. Some of them are only usable paid, but this one is not actually. This one is also nice, but only with Pro. You can see that here. Maybe also, no, that's fine actually. Yeah, that's okay. This one is also good. Consult us. Okay. And let's start with this here. This is just a circle. This is just a rectangle with a background color that is mainly the same, but a bit darker so that you can see this rectangle, and then you have a logo here. So this is a pretty simple design, really nothing special, but looks actually very nice. Here you can put your logo, you have the headline, you have the sub headline, and you have this button, which we actually don't need because we cannot click anyway. So like this, it would make sense. Here we can upload the logo. For that, we can also use in Elements a so-called frame, like this. I will show you why. Because then we can upload an image, maybe, let's say this is my logo, and drag and drop it in here, in this frame. Boost your startup today. Upgrade your social media now. This could be my headline. We want this like this. This comes a bit here. There's also a shadow used. Also looks pretty good. But I don't like the font actually. Let's go with this here. Yeah, this is okay. Or even bigger, like this. Okay. Get your, or save, subscribe now and book your free call. Because we have a newsletter maybe, and we also have this free first call, which people can use. Okay, that's actually nice. Make it a bit bigger. Perfect. Now, of course, we don't need the rocket. We need rather Instagram, TikTok to sell this social media strategy, Pinterest, and Facebook. Alrighty. Let's take a better Pinterest graphic here from the elements. If you don't have the logos, you can also use uploaded ones. So if you have an own logo or an own graphic, you can also put that in here. We have it like this. We can use some other effects here, maybe if we want some filters, and so on and so on. I will switch back to the old editor, which is also possible. So currently on Canva you have 2 editors. Yeah, maybe if you see that you only have the new one, it's basically the same. So there is no big difference, nothing that should be too complicated with one or the other. Okay. This could now be the image. Maybe it's too much going on here. Let's just go with these 2. Put that in the back. Perfect. This one we make also blue like this. Perfect. That could be my picture. And with this, I can sell on LinkedIn. This is how to redesign a template. If you have a blank one and want to design a blank one, that's also possible. Normally you start with elements and start with some frames or with some grids, which is the same actually. And then you can say, all right, here, I want my picture. So you use this as a placeholder basically. Here I want the picture. Then you use some text. You just use a heading, which will be here. You use a subheading, which will be here. Like this. And then you input your stuff. Maybe you input here this car for car promotion. Haven't found your dream car yet. We can help you here. Can help you out here. Maybe something like this, okay? Some space for the logo, of course, which is again just a frame or a grid. And again, upload the logo in here. This could also be an ad. Now we need either a background. You have some backgrounds to choose from. But this doesn't look too good actually. Or you just say, all right, I use a 1-color background or just a gradient like this. Perfect. Of course, self-made ads look a bit weird if you don't have a CI. So normally as a company you have a CI, which means you know exactly which colors, which font, how this should be structured, and so on and so on. If you don't have that, you should either go with a template or design a CI for you so that you know, okay, this is my brand color, this is my brand font, this is the picture I use regularly, and this is the logo. Because otherwise you don't have a clue and then it looks like this. And this looks not so good. It looks actually like shit, but still it could be an ad and it could work. This here, for example, has a CI. They know the logo, they know the color, they know the font, and then it's done. Because it's really just a bit of text. It's just a logo, 1 color, and a picture. Nothing more. And that is enough for an ad. This here would be something for consulting, property management, okay, and a picture. So creating an ad in Canva is not really a big effort if you know your logo, your color, and your text and your picture, because then it's done. It's really just about how to format the background, how to make the text look good, in this case with just a simple rectangle in the background or behind the text, and that's it. So creating an ad is nothing that is really a big effort, but there are differences. So same effort like this, but this one here is of course with more knowledge in the beginning. We know the color, we know the background color, we know the logo here, and we know what we want. And this is selling this marketing service. Okay, now we give the name, social media ad volume 1, share, download, and download this as a PNG. Okay, now let's take a look. This is the picture, looks pretty nice, and we can use this for the next LinkedIn ad.